Welcome back. Hope everyone is having a great day today. I'm coming on here to predict the Outer Banks season 5, the final. It came out yesterday. I'll be honest, it was a fantastic season. I mean, starting from all the way from season 1, and how everything changed and how everything progressed in the season. It's crazy to think how everything happened at the very end. I mean, it was good predictions. I'll be honest. My results on the season, I overly give it a solid probably 9 out of 10. It doesn't get a 10 out of 10 only because JJ never returned. I would have gave it a 10 out of 10 if JJ did return in or with the Pogues. I would have gave it a higher rating. But honestly, I'm not going to give it that low of a rating because, to be honest, it still gets a fantastic rating for how they did everything. I mean, it started all the way back in season 1. I mean, when they were trying to find JJ, or not JJ, John B was trying to find his dad, and he was lost, and it all became somewhat a treasure hunt to find his dad, and not only his dad, but the treasure that he was trying to find. One was the gold, the second was the crown, next was another pile of gold, second or next thing was the blue crown. There were so many treasures in this one season, or this one show, that everyone was trying to find. It wasn't just about the gold. It wasn't just about the cross. It wasn't just about another pile of gold. It was also the crown. Because in reality, a lot of people thought, and even Kiara and Key in the show thought, that the blue crown can resurrect the dead. It can bring the dead back to life. And that's what everyone thought when it said that in a quote, that JJ was going to be returning to the island or to the Pogues, because it said resurrection from the dead. Everyone thought, wow, JJ is going to come back to life. Everyone predicted that. But in reality, it was just a theory. She was having dreams about JJ, but it wasn't actually a theory that he was actually coming back, because he died. He died in season 4. Sadly to say, from his own father, from his own biological father in the show, killed his son, which is pretty crucial. I mean, how can that happen? Like that should have never happened. But then they go on, and to be honest, it's crazy to think that this show's been going on for almost 6 years. 6 years ago, I was 12 years old. It's crazy to think. 12 years ago, I was 6 years ago, I was 12 years old when this show released. And I started watching this show when it came out. My brother told me about it, and I started watching it. And I'll be honest, it's been incredible. The show was incredible. I mean, I don't care what other people think. My prediction was the show was a fantastic ending. I know there were some things they should have cleaned up, like JJ coming back. Like JJ should have came back. I'll be honest. I'll be completely honest with that. JJ should have returned, but he didn't because he died. But my prediction, it was a solid show, and I can't believe that it went on for 6 years. I mean, it was spaced out too. We got one season, April 15th of 2020. 2 years later, we got the next season. Next few years later, we got the next season, and then we finally got this season. It took almost 2 years for them to film this season, and they started filming this season last year. It took almost a whole year just to film. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean, it's incredible. The season was amazing. I was 12 years old when it released, and now I'm 18, almost 19 years old. It's crazy. Yeah, I think they did an incredible job. All the actors, everyone that was a part of the show, ones that died, ones that were still alive at the end. It was incredible. And then JJ, or not JJ, John B and Sarah getting married and having a baby at the end was incredible. Was so incredible. Everyone predicted that. And then obviously we had other people that got married. Cleo, and then Cleo and Pogue, they got married. Didn't get married. They got engaged. And then obviously we had JJ and Kiara, which they worked together, but then they died. And then we had Sophie and Rafe. They got together. They were together in season 4, but then they broke off because of money that Soph steal from Rafe at the end of that season. I honestly will say there were a lot of villains in this season. A crap ton of villains. There were villains all over the place in this season 5. There was literally just one villain last season. It was just Groff, and I feel like this season there was Groff, there was this person, and then we have Flint. There were so many freaking villains. Like, they turned the show into a villain movie or TV show pretty much, because there were villains all over the place, running here, running there. So I give it all credit to the Netflix. Shout out Netflix. Shout out OBX. Shout out all the cast and crews, everything that put this or TV show together. I appreciate everyone that put their all into this show, put everything that they only had into this show for the last season. Even if people thought it wasn't really that good, I think it was really good. I think it was amazing. Obviously, it was something because clearly it's number one on Netflix right now. So clearly it's doing something to the world because it's number one. So I just appreciate everyone that put their time and effort into making such an amazing show for almost 6 years. So shout out Netflix, shout out OBX, shout out the cast, shout out the crew, shout out everyone that put it all together.